Hey guys, welcome back into Buster's Corner. Let's make sure everything's working right here. Let's see, is this working? Yep, we got sound on there. You got sound on there. All right. Let's get to crack-a-lackin'. So what we're doing is we are going to take the stock setup and we're going to turn it into a qualifying setup. The idea is, so I'm going to use a stock setup for my racing, but what I want you to do though is take the setup you have. So let's say you get a race setup from Buster's Corner or from anybody else, but it doesn't have a race qualifying setup. We're going to take that setup and turn it into a qualifying setup. Now this, what I'm going to show you is primarily for the intermediate tracks, mile and a half, mile. We're at Dover. I think it worked for any short track. I don't think this is going to work for the super speedways because I have not tried it up there yet. All right. So we're going to just take our setup and turn it into a qualifying setup because nobody gave us one. I have the stock Dover setup here. I have not changed anything. Okay, that's what it came with. All right. I went out already and I ran 5 laps just to get comfortable with the car and the track. We've been running this track all week, so I already know the track pretty good. I just want to get comfortable with their setup. So I mean, you can take. Uh, I've been given setups from people, and it was hard to drive sometimes. I wasn't comfortable in it, whereas the guy that built it was. So the reason why I'm taking my setup and converting it into a qualified setup is because I'm comfortable with the car already. I'm already comfortable with the steering pinion of my setup that I had. I'm comfortable with my arms. I'm comfortable with the car. I know how to drive it. I know if it gets too loose or too tight. I'm comfortable with the car. Because if you go from a qualifying setup and you got to drive it different than your race car setup, it kind of messes up your head, in my opinion. And that's all it is, my opinion. So I prefer to take my race car setup and convert it. That's what we're going to do. All right. So we have some times up here. 3 lap average is 23.3. I did another 3 right there. So threes. Fast lap was a 207. Okay. Let me take a look here. Hold on. And the 207 on lap 3. It don't count, does it? All right. But we need to beat that 23.2 within the first 2 laps. Here's how we're going to do it. Okay. First thing we're going to do. We need to remember some stuff here or take a picture of this thing. We're at 52.5. I'm just going to make notes over here on the side. 52.5. All right. And this is a minus 17. This is going to be the lowest minus number we can get here in the back. And our diff preload. Now, I know diff preload don't work, so it don't matter what that's at. But I usually put them at 0. It doesn't bother me. Actually, it does. I want to put it to 0. All right, let's get rid of the bars. We're going to max out our cambers. You hear people say, to make qualifying step, just max out your cambers. What do you mean max out my cambers? What the hell does that mean? All right, that's what it means. We're going to show you. 1810. Then I have an 8.8 here. 1810, 8.8. Okay. You have to go back and fix all this. Wrong way. That's fine. 1810, right? I should have wrote it down, huh? 8.8, 1810. And we're at 5.8. I like my toe over here at -5. Gives the front wheel some feeling to it. All right, so there's that one. I'm going to write this one down this time. 21, 38, and a 10.8. Okay. Max this guy out here. About a 5.8 or so. Let's go back to 0 though. All right, that's pretty close right there. This was 2138. Okay, there you go. There's the fronts. Let's go do the backs. Backs are easier. 2367. Let's go to 4. Yeah, 2368. We'll try it. Okay, 976. Nine, 7, 8. That's close enough, huh? Close enough. And I'm gonna get rid of these. Nope, I'm not. I'll leave it there for now. Okay, that's the way it came. I don't want to change the setup dynamics a whole lot, really, as much as we can. So at least not at this point. Okay, we're at 5859. Okay, that's all pretty close. Let's put our bars back on. The back one was the first negative number that was available. That one. This was sitting at about a 17. Oh, right there. Oop. Pretty close. I think we're at 52.5 up top. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty close. Let's go qualify it. Now I'm not going to spin out the tires, burn up the tires, burnouts, and all that warm-up stuff. All that stuff will add to your experience as you see fit, the way you want to do your qualifying run. I'm just going to run some straight laps. Wheel kind of pulls to the right. This is a 5th gear. Make sure your qualifying setup is the same gears as your other setup. You're running in 4th and qualifying 4th. Nail the bottom right there, up and out. There we go. Smooth lines, smooth lines. Oh! A little too much grip, huh? Let's go fix that. She loose on exit. Alright, but you saw she was fast. Do we get any laps in at all? 775. Not really. Alright, let's fix it up a little bit here. I also want to bring these up. I'm going to go to 22 on this side right here. I'll tighten it up and give us a big strong tire. I'm going to bring this down this side. Alright. Okay. What's that rear bar at? Oh, it's a 2. That's why she's so loose. Okay. Let's go here and just try that again. Loose is fast, but if you can't control the looseness, then you ain't fast no more. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Oh, that's my fault there. The rear end still has to come around. Is that my first one or second one? Still loose coming off. That had to be the 3rd lap, huh? I bet you it was. Woohoo! That was the second lap. All right, here you go. So my goal was to beat that 23.207 or a 22.9. Sweet. I thought didn't think I was gonna make it. All right. Save as Dover. I'm gonna call this Dover 1. All right. So we're pretty close. It still felt pretty loosey-goosey there. Like I could have got more forward bite out of it. All right. Let me show you something else I look on here. Let's get rid of this. I want a +1 here and a +1 there. Can I get more out of this? Nope. That's okay. We're okay right there. 52.6. That's probably just fine. But I think I want to tighten it up a little bit. So let's take our bars off. And we're going to do the forward. Now, there's a video. I have a video out on this. If you don't know how to do this, to tighten it up, it's going to be left, left, right, right. 53.4. Okay, first negative number there. This is just about 25 is good. That's fine. That's fine. It started at 17. 25 is not bad. We may want to tighten this nose up too. Actually, I do. I already know I do. I already feel like I can feel it. I should tighten up a little bit. We got too much side slippage in it. Well, you want some, right, for qualifying, but you can't. You don't want to lose a forward bite out of it. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, I thought it was gonna get loose on me, and I choked it down a little bit. I like that one. 22.8. I know this week they were doing 5s and 4s, so I mean it's not a top 5 qualifying setup by no means. Save that. Okay, so now you can start playing with it a little bit. All right, without modifying it too much. You want to kind of keep it within the parameters of the stock setup, but then try and find a little. I don't want to change springs on this, so this should take you like no more than half an hour to throw something together right here. I might even bump this up. All right, so you're up on top of that wheel. It's really, but see, that's but remember you get the different one on the race setup. So let's don't do that. Right, but we'll rule already. Well, no, because that's where you are now. So that is pretty much it. Unless you want to go to more tires, we could try more tires too. Nah, it's a short track. I don't know about that. No, I'll do it there. That's it. So, okay, so let's say you want to go to the next level. All right, there's your caster cambers. You just took off, what, half a second off your race set and turned it into a qualifying setup. Okay, well, let's say you want to try and go a little more. All right, if you want to go a little bit more, I would probably bring this to a 264. Okay, I would do that. I would not put in my springs a whole lot. Oh, I would drop this down. So let's take this off of here. I would, where are we at? 2145, 58. 2145, 58. 2145. Okay, that's pretty close there. Oh, we picked up a little more camber, didn't we? Get rid of this back to 0. That. Okay, lock that in. See if that works. Because the weather outside is frightful. 40's not bad. I'll go with 21. Okay. So all we changed there was the steering pinion, and we lowered the caster. That's it. Run it. Oh, I got wide right there, didn't I? Can I save it? Can I save it? Don't hit that wall. Don't count. Hit the wall. There you go. Just a little bit more. All right. So you get the gist of it. So now you can go through and now make it so you can drive it. That got a little squirrely on me there. So I'm not sure if I liked all those changes that I did to it. They kind of got a little squirrely on me. Because we got more. This would probably be better if it was the same as this one right here. 2152. That's pretty close. Yeah, I like to keep those even. Okay. Okay, just for kicks, I'm done here. That's all I needed to show you. But I didn't like that either. I think that should be the same pin in as you're driving, what you're driving with. And I would like to have that steering wheel a little better too, down the straightaway. But I'm curious if this will help us on the P5 here, tighten it up a little bit. Because we're really working all off the, not all of it, but the tire traction, right? The first, you got really great traction, grip for the first few laps. We're really using that grip up is what we're doing. We're leaning on it hard. Oh yeah, I like that front bar up front. Really tightened up the front end. Hold that line, baby, hold that line. Gotta get that nose to stick right there, look at that. Stick that nose. Don't overdrive it. Come on, get up there, don't you hit that wall. Okay. One more thing. One more thing. I saw this earlier. This nose weight, 50.8, that's kind of huge. Let's bring it down to a 49. Just because I like 49. This might make us too loose. We'll find out. So we didn't touch the springs. We didn't change the ride heights. So we talk about gearing now. At the end of the straightaway, I want to be probably about 92, 9300. So you can see there, I don't have the gear that I want. Oh, she's getting loose on me. That's too loose. That was loose. Okay, so we shouldn't have done that. So now you change the whole makeup of the car. Now I got into it too deep. This is what, 50.4? So now by changing that, you got to change a bunch of other stuff. Okay, maybe go a couple down. Take her to 50. All right, try that. Last one. This should be a short video. So, like I said, we didn't change gears. And I think you definitely want to change the gear here for qualifying. Like I said, I want to see probably about 92, 9300 RPM going into the corner. What's that down there? I'll watch next. Well, that hugged the bottom real nice. Oh, see, we had it going and we broke it. We had it all going on, we broke it. Push too many buttons, baby. It did not like being that squirrely. I'm gonna drop that gear a couple clicks real quick. Like I said, I'm not gonna go through the burn out the tires and warming them up, and your first lap the tires are cold, so you want to get them warmed up, and your real fast lap will be on the second lap, like you see me do here so far. But you want to run the car up high here, get as much distance and speed, get those tires heated up really good. Hit that wall. 857. All right. Maybe I take that front bar back down. Okay, but I think that's it for here. All right. That's it for here. 858. We get down to an 819. Now the beauty of Stint Analyzer when you're doing these is watch this. I can double click on this, save the setup. Okay, I'm gonna call this Dover 1 saved. All right, because that's where our fastest time was. Because obviously I changed something. My setups. No, I don't need to save that. Dover 1 saved. This is the one we ran fast time with. That had the P5, 50.8. I wasn't going back up high enough. I want this up here though. All right. And we want the gear change. Let's drop it 1. All right. Now it's the last one. Okay, you guys. Okay, I'll do a little talking. Almost done. Almost done. Ride heights. Didn't play with those. There's some speed. So there's a lot more speed you can get if you want to spend more time on this. But what I did right here, what I'm showing you right here so far, gets you into the ballpark of where you need to be. Kind of getting you started. Eights. Looks like I got lucky on an 813, huh? We're still a half a second faster than stock. Maybe it was the gear. Maybe the gear was too much. All right. Okay. Okay. So let's see here. So, like I said, this is taking the stock setup, maxing out your cambers, 5/8 up front. All right, 3839 in the back. At that point, you got to go back and dial it in. You got a lot of grip in the front, a lot of grip in the back. Now just kind of balance it out a little bit. You saw I had to kill the bars in the back. It was too loose, and I pretty much killed the bar in the front. I wish that's P4. Raise the cross rate a little bit, steering offset, change that a little bit. So little things, but the big thing here is get these cameras where they need to be. And like I said, we shaved off a half a second off of stock, right? My fastest time with stock when I first took it out was a 23.2, and we're down to a 22.8. That's 0.4, almost, yeah, 0.4. All right, that's how you do it. That's if you don't have one, that'll get you going. All right. Like always, thank you guys for supporting Buster's Corner. If you want to donate to server time, there's a link down below, a PayPal link. If you want to throw a buck in the kitty, we'd sure do appreciate it. Also, all the other links, our Discord channel, Facebook, Tom's stuff that he has out there, and Stint Analyzer links are down below. Thank you for watching, and happy race day.